Hello Virgo, I'm Claire Louise from BeHealing.com, and this is your weekly read for the week of the 6th to the 12th of January 2020. If you'd like a private reading with me, there's a link up there to book in for one of those. I get those out within 24 hours of you booking them, and they're 3 pages long. Now you can do some upgrades at time of booking and for some discounts, and you can also choose what you want the reading to be about. So just check the boxes out at time of booking for all of that stuff. Right, Virgo, what have you got going on this week? Generally, what have you got going on this week? You seem to be the odd one out in this. Everyone else has kind of got an inner week, and in the general weekly read, it was all about the inner work too. But you've got the physical action is flowing, so you're the odd ones out. You're the ones taking action this week. Get moving on something. Take physical action. The energy is flowing that way, and so do it. And so maybe the flow is flowing you toward a relationship, and take action on that. Maybe it's flowing you towards your work, take action on that. Maybe it's flowing you towards your money, take action on that. Wherever the energy is flowing, go with that this week, but actually take action on it. So this isn't an inner week for you. Of course, there's always inner stuff to do, right? But this is a more take action this week, Virgo. Because things are flowing for you. And of course, go with the flow. Don't go against the current. And try and make your work when it's relationships that are working. Oh, now I'm picking up for some of you that travel arrangements have gone awry. You were going to visit someone, now it's not happening. Something like that. Maybe you were going with friends somewhere and now it's not happening. Someone's pulled out of it. It's not going to be the same. You don't want to do it anymore. Something that was in the flow isn't in the flow anymore. And I'm hearing it's because other people are involved in it. So, yeah, if you were traveling somewhere with someone, it's not going to happen anymore. Even though when you were arranging it before, it seems so in the flow and it's going to be great. The energy isn't right anymore. It's because other people's energies are involved. So just be okay about that. You know, if you start fighting something like that and getting really disappointed, you're going to be cutting yourself off from the travel that is right for you. So just be okay about it, because I'm hearing like something else is going to happen too. Like you're going to go somewhere with someone that is aligned with you, or you're going to go somewhere by yourself. Yeah, so just don't cut yourself off from the travel just because it's not happening with that particular person that you were going to do the travel with, or that you were going to go and visit, or you were going to go and it could even be small, like I'm saying travel, but it could be just like a day out somewhere with someone, or going to visit a friend, an old friend, or something like that. School reunion, I don't know, something like that. All going to something together, or a couple of you going to something together. What have you got going on in your love life, Virgo, this week? Going well. Who am I? You're attracting people that are way more like you now, Virgo. It's like you've woken up to yourself. You're realizing who you really are. You're stopping trying to be other people. You're stopping going for people that aren't really like you. Like I'm picking up for some of you, maybe you had a group of friends that you get on really well with because you've got something in common, but you keep on trying to date people like that, or people that they would go out with, and they're just not for you. And this is like you're woken up to that. You're realizing who is really for you. It's not that your friends aren't for you. They are. You've got something in common with them, but you wouldn't necessarily get into the relationships that they would get into. So if you've been in a group of friends, Virgo, you've been going for the kind of people, going for romantic relationships with the kind of people that they would go for. You maybe haven't realized it, but you're trying to get validation from them. You're trying to get the okay from them. Don't go for that. Go for the people that you want. So your love life is actually going really well. You're fine-tuning. You're getting to know who you really are and what you really want, which is always a good thing, right? So your love life is going well. But you're finding out who you are, and you're attracting people who are more like you now, in both friendships and in work and in romantic relationships too. Some of you are some of you have got a relationship which is kind of not in alignment anymore. This could be to do with that travel thing. It isn't in alignment anymore, and this might be really disappointing to you that you want different things. I'll tell you a story. This was about, I don't know, 6 years ago or something like that. I was in a relationship, and I'd been in that relationship for 6 years, and it was really good. It was a really good relationship. We got on great. And but I wanted to start traveling. I changed my business so that it was all online, so I had complete location freedom. I wanted to start living on a boat. That was my dream. Like start traveling for part of the year every year and I wanted to have a boat. I really did. And they weren't coming along. I was trying to do it for them too. I was trying to set up a business for them and encourage them and coach them and get them to do it. I was trying to do the work for them, and that they just weren't coming on board. They were staying in this fixed job that was holding them, tying them down. And it just came to this point where we both had to. And when I actually talked to him about it, he said, I've known for 6 months that this is going to happen, that I was holding you back. And it was heartbreaking. It really was heartbreaking to admit, for us both to admit that. But you've got something similar going on here. And when I did, within 3 months, I was with a guy who was absolutely in alignment with me. He was already living on a yacht. We ended up being together for a year. And so that just showed how fast it happened for me, showed I was in alignment and that was the right thing to do. In the same way, I'm hearing for some of you, you've got something similar going on. It's like you're ready to move. You're ready to move and they're not. So maybe this is why that travel thing came up. Hey, so maybe write them a letter. You need to confront that now. Maybe write something down about it just to get clarity in yourself of what you're ready for and what they're not ready for. So yeah, I'm really like picking up that there's um, a disconnect now, and it's okay. Like you're both going to move towards someone who's much more right for you. Because as I said in this, it's going well. Your relationship journey is going well, and you're attracting those that are much more like you now. So you're graduating. You're graduating. Of course, that's for some of you. That's not going to apply to everyone, but you know, for those of you it doesn't apply to, I think you have the compassion that you'll realize that it's very important for whoever is in that situation. It's very important for them to have heard that. So if that's not for you, thank you for sitting through that and letting that be about someone else. Virgo, what have you got going on in your work this week? Fulfillment. Is this thought useful? Yeah, what are you doing? It doesn't fulfill you. If it doesn't fulfill you, why are you still doing it? You're hoping that one day it's going to fulfill you, or you're hoping you can make tweaks to it that it'll fulfill you. Fulfillment is like, it's your focus. It's like how you're focused on stuff. Like really, you can do anything and find fulfillment, but you've got to be making good choices for yourself. If you don't like something, it's never going to fulfill you. You've got to choose things that you like, and then it'll start fulfilling you. So your thoughts about what you're doing, your work, and how it's fulfilling you or not fulfilling you, it's your thoughts about it that aren't useful. So your beliefs about it. I'm feeling for a lot of you, you're holding on to it, thinking, hoping that it'll fulfill you, hoping that you'll graduate from it or get a promotion from it, and then it'll fulfill you. Get more money from it, then it'll fulfill you. Get some prestige from it, then it'll fulfill you. And it's not going to. Because it's never anything outside of ourselves that fulfills us. It's not that promotion, it's not the more money, it's not whatever prestige that you get from it, the acknowledgement. It's never going to fulfill you. You get fulfilled from what it is that you're doing. You get some kind of personal satisfaction from it. It comes from within. If your work isn't doing that, you're never going to get fulfilled from it. Don't believe your subconscious mind saying that, oh, the more money will fulfill you. It won't. The promotion won't fulfill you. It won't. Don't believe your subconscious mind. Instead, meditate, soften and open up to what will fulfill you. Okay, so if what you're doing at the moment doesn't fulfill you, meditate, ask your higher self, what will fulfill me? Lead me to it now. Lead me to what will fulfill me. And then start doing what you love, because that's what's going to fulfill you, doing what you love, especially if it's being of service to other people. That mixture, do something that you love, which is of service to other people, that is the shit that's fulfilling. That's what I'm doing. I love doing this stuff. I really do. And it makes a massive impact on people's lives. Even my videos, never mind the personal reading. The personal readings blows my mind, what people say, the changes in people's lives. It blows my mind. It's amazing. It fulfills me. But if I was doing something that I wasn't really into, even if it was changing people's lives, it wouldn't be that fulfilling. You've got to get that balance right. And so meditate, soften, and open up to that. You getting what you want from your work. The fulfillment is not found in the more money. It's not found in the prestige. It's not found in the accolades and all of that. Don't believe your subconscious mind. Virgo, what's going on with your money this week? Unappreciated. What year is this? Persist. Yeah. Because your work is the foundation of your money. It's the energy that you're putting out into the world. And of course, if you're putting a lot of energy out into the world, if you're helping a lot of people, if you're making something for a lot of people, that's when you get a lot of money back for it. It's about balance of energies. Money, it's all about balance of energies. And so you're resisting being appreciated right now. So you're resisting doing the thing that's going to get you back a lot of appreciation. Don't resist it anymore. Don't resist it anymore. And so maybe you're just feeling a bit bad about yourself and you don't want to let go of that. Maybe you're getting sympathy from other people by feeling bad about yourself and you can't step into shining your light and being amazing. What's holding you back from your confidence, from being amazing, from shining brightly? What is it in you that's holding you back from that? That's the key to this. Resisting being amazing. Don't do that. Don't do that, Virgo. Allow yourself to shine. Virgo, what else with your money? Forgive them, be vulnerable. So you're kind of blaming someone else for your money situation, something else, maybe an institution, bank, or yeah, you're blaming someone else for your financial situation. It's not about them at all. As I just said, your finances are completely linked up with your work and about your ability to shine and give a lot of energy out into the world. Then a lot of energy will come back to you in the form of money. It's you. It's not anyone else. So forgive them. And it might make you feel very vulnerable if you think that you're in charge of your own money. But really, no, it's empowering. It's like taking responsibility for it yourself. You've got all the power, and you do have all the power. You have all the power for your financial situation, absolutely. But you can't click your fingers and just get it like that. It's not about wishing for like massive amounts of money. It's about getting on with your life purpose, getting on your path, you know? It is. And it's about shining brightly too. Shining brightly. There you go, Virgo. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment about what you just got out of that. Tell me if those parts of it did resonate with you. And share this as well. If you know any other Virgos that would like to or need to hear that message, then share it with them, please. And have an amazing week, Virgo. I'll see you next time. Bye.